Okay, this is a reaction to a series that we've been enormous fans of for, well, since it started, Succession, which is an HBO Max series. And it's about the sort of intricacies of a family, the jealousies, the power struggles, the hatred, the sibling rivalry, etc., within a multi-billion-pound company conglomerate, not entirely dissimilar to Rupert Murdoch's empire. It has a stellar cast. It's brilliantly written by the guy who wrote Peep Show, so it's sort of very humorous. It's very darkly humorous. I
can't quite get my head around that when you say it's the same guy who wrote the Peep Show.
I know, quite something.
But we've just been addicts from the beginning, haven't we? Loved it, absolutely. Championed it, and so we're so excited.
So it got a bit technical for us in season 3, and obviously the writer-producer of the show has said that this is going to be the last series. Jesse Armstrong is his name. So I think this is going to go out with a bang. I just want to give a particular shout out to some of the characters. Obviously, you've got Jeremy Strong in there, incredibly method. He's become almost this sort of stunned into silence kind of son. Sarah Snook, who is just sensational, who obviously is the partner of Matthew Macfadyen, who is just the guiltiest pleasure on the planet.
He really is.
Nicholas Braun is fantastic as the appearing to be hapless cousin-nephew of the family. You then have Kieran Culkin, who is just this sort of expletive...
We didn't know him before this.
No, we knew his brother,
he's
obviously.
Incredible.
But he's so good.
Do you remember we said we were never going to say his brother again? Because we always mention his brother. We don't need to mention his brother. He stands alone.
And he is so sort of hideous, repulsive, and compelling all at the same time.
And every so often he puts a drop of vulnerability in. Just a drop.
Well, they all do, actually, don't they?
Yeah. And you would despise him too much. He's a brilliant actor.
And obviously at the helm, at the top of the family, is Brian Cox as Logan Roy, who's this brutal father who shifts allegiances and really sets his children up against each other, doesn't he? He's constantly...
He is a naughty little boy.
He's a very naughty little boy. And obviously all the supporting cast are sensational. And I think that's a really important thing to say.
The brilliant woman that plays his PA. His PA, who then is...
J. Smith Cameron, who plays Jerry.
Jerry, she is fantastic.
And I really do...
She's not his PA.
No.
She is at the beginning, but then she moves up and through, doesn't she? Yeah. I mean, she's a real powerhouse.
Yeah, I mean, he makes it head of the company for a while.
She became the last series. She wasn't the head of the...
And Alan Ruck plays the brother who's sort of hippie, out of touch, clueless.
We thought at the beginning, blimey.
Could he become president? Anything's possible with Donald Trump, isn't it? And it has to be said.
Girlfriend.
And it has to be said that the supporting cast are what makes this so good too. They are the grout between the tiles. So let's check this out. We've seen the teaser. This is the official trailer for season 4, the last season of Succession.
Why does everyone ask how I'm feeling? I got done a huge deal. I got the election. I got ATM. I got plenty on my plate.
He's on the floor, Tom.
Explain to me what he's doing.
He's moseying, terrifyingly moseying. It's like if Santa Claus was a hitman.
We were cut out behind our backs. Well, there's a shape for things for us. We partner up with Sandy and Stewie, with Pierce. Death wrestling ogres.
Excited to get into this knife fight?
Let's blow it up.
I'm not authorized to let you take off.
It's that. You know, in Buddhism, sometimes your greatest tormentor can also be your most perceptive teacher.
Hey, Buddha, nice Tom Fords.
There's a night of the long knives coming. I need a fire breather. Your help with maths.
You really want me?
I need you.
Mr. Mencken, my most unworthy opponent.
Still clinging to your slice of pie.
What are you at now?
1%.
The fear is you could get squeezed.
Squeezed down? From 1? Because that's the lowest number.
I love you, but you are not serious people.
I have it on good authority. There is a kill list.
Ken, is your head on straight?
We've been schooled by a barbarian that goes by the name Logan Roy. I mean, he's out of control.
You want to clear the air? You're a snake.
You have hurt me more than you can possibly imagine.
I have some concerns about your old man.
I will sue. I will go public.
You point your finger at me, I point my finger at you.
We are going to grind you down, man. We are sand in the gears. I hate you. Do you understand that?
Loud and clear.
Good. Done.
I'm gonna build something bigger, faster, wilder. I want to kill the opposition. Cut their throats. We are pirates!
I got goosebumps on my goosebumps. Oh, and this is what we wanted, because the last series was a bit more technical. It was a bit more the finances, which is fascinating for people. But oh my God, all the relationships are back, all the Machiavellian games.
Yeah, all the jealousies.
The rise of the hippie
Yes.
son and his girlfriend.
Although they've got 1%.
Becoming the politician's wife.
Delusion.
Oh my God.
Also, there's the delusions of grandeur amongst the certain children of Logan Roy. There's
that thing that can happen, that narcissism that can happen when you've been neglected and indulged, which they all have been as kids.
Yeah, he's moseying with intent. I mean, you know, like you said, you forget how whip-smart funny it is. And the humour follows in off the back of sort of really dark shit that's going on. And I thought it was great to see some of his supporting staff members there clearly becoming instrumental in whatever's going on. And what was really clever about that trailer is when you saw key characters saying really dramatic things about other characters, they didn't reveal who they were talking to.
Exactly, but also it showed us that we're going to get a lot of that human interplay, which they've done so brilliantly all the way through. As we always say, we are both just so fascinated about what makes people tick. What makes people tick. And, you know, apart from all the brilliant writing, the wit, the incredible, as you say, razor-sharp wit, the cast, also to take a look through the window of the uber-rich, look into worlds that we know nothing about, that extreme luxury, the private jets, and to just know that they're all miserable too.
Yes. No, absolutely.
It's like you wouldn't want to be any of them, would you?
No.
You wouldn't.
But one of the things that I think a lot of people say when they say, oh, I don't want to look at rich people, I've heard people that, you know, say, oh, it's just about a world that I have no connection with or we have an interest in. I would use this as the direct comparison for me with Succession is Shakespeare. In that, obviously, people aren't kings, they aren't queens, they aren't all these characters, Romans and what have you. But it's the parallels of their emotional stories that we see reflected and writ large into a drama.
And the quest for power until death.
Yeah.
You know, it's hugely dramatic and yet so naturalistic. Every word that comes out of the actor's mouth, you just believe in those characters. There's no acting going on. They are inhabited in those characters.
The script tumbles out. And what I love about this show is there is a thread of evil through everyone, and there's a thread of vulnerability through them all too.
We see the fissures.
The fissures.
Can I just say, we must never do a review again with this light on. Look how it's lit our bags. It's lit them up. It's lit them up red.
Shit.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know.
You look like you've got an infection.
Oh my God.
You look like, I wonder if at the beginning of this we've got to put Marcus got an infection in his eye bag.
In his eye bags.
Anyway, are you going to be watching it? We will be reviewing it.
Oh, good.
God,
eye bags are back. Yes.
Look at me. I look like I'm crying blood.
Yeah, we will be reviewing it.
Yeah.